Hello everybody, thanks for joining me again. Well, let's recap what happened last week and then continue on the second half of this journey from Kingswear to Brixham along the coastal path. So this middle section's a little flatter, which is nice, not having to go up and down so much, but photography wise not great for landscapes. But if I had my wildlife gear with me, plenty to see, and no doubt there's some raptors, maybe even peregrine falcons along here. And lots of small birds. But yeah, as you can see, not that interesting as a landscape. Every now and again I do come across a nice little cove like this, but there's no images there. It's lovely scenery and it's a lovely walk. I can see the path running down a little bit out to that little promontory, so let's see what it looks like from down there. Well, there's a little bit better view and there are some nice rocks, and I can now see way off in the distance there the view along the south coast towards Portland. Well, this is the next week to you, but obviously this is just a continuation of the walk I started in last week's video, and it's now just gone midday. It's really hot. I've got through about half of the water. Stunning landscape, but struggling to find that many images in this weather. Can't complain though. This is absolutely lovely walk. Of course, one thing you could do on a really bright sunny day like this is take some black and white images. I think just over there, let me show you all that rock. It's glistening in the sunlight, a lot of contrast, all that strata you've got there with the blue sky. That would make quite a nice image. You could darken the blue down so that it's almost black. Not going to stop just yet though. There might be better images further on. Plus I have to climb all the way to the top of that rock. Well, I finally decided to stop and take a proper photograph. I've just got to Scabacan Sands, and it's just a stunning beach and a lovely piece of coastline. I think I will go for a swim, but I'll wait till I get to Man Sands, which is the other side of that big hill. You can just make out, snaking up the side of that hill there, the next climb I've got. Well, I think the photograph's going to be really simple. Something like that. Just trying to get the coastline in as well. Well, if you watched last week's video, you will have noticed a lot of the photographs were very postcard-like, very blue, very green. So I have made an effort this week to make the colours a little more dull and make it more representative of the coastline that I was seeing. Composition-wise, not sure I like that tree. Still A little way to go. Just coming down onto Man Sands. That's south downhill across there. And Sharkham Point and then Berry Head out there, which is where we're heading. And then back into Brixham. So let's head down to the beach then and see if we can go for a swim. Well, I didn't feel much coming over the hill. It was a real slog. But I made it to Man Sands and just been for a swim. I'm certainly not going to show you that. But that was really nice. Managed to cool down. I've just got south downhill to go and then around Sharkham Point. I think I'll cut off Berry Head itself and then back into Brixham. Just like Kingswear Castle, this image down here towards Man Sands and the old Coast Guard cottages is something I knew I'd come across. So I'm almost on the top of South Downhill here and looking down. Again, it's a blue sky day, so it's not going to be a great shot, but lovely piece of coastline. So let's see what sort of image I can make of it. So, as I said, what image can I make of this? I've tried to compose these cottages before and never think I make a good job of it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I think the photograph looks better actually zoomed in a little bit with a telephoto lens. I was all the way in with this lens at 70mm, so as close as I could get. I like the path running up the right hand side. And with this, I've cropped it a little to make it into a square. Again, trying to focus on the cottages and that path. Let me know what you think of the composition. It was a very hot and dry day. And by this time I was running out of water, so I was also running out of energy and running out of photograph ideas. But looking back along the coast at where I'd been, I had to just try an image of this. Granted, very similar to the other photographs, but I think I've composed it okay. A little bit of the foreground in and that lovely sweeping arch to the horizon. This is St Mary's Bay with all the holiday camps above it. Starting to get a little busy. And then over there is Berry Head. So just the path around the bay here. Cut Berry Head off and then we're back into town. Again, not many images here, so I think I'm just going to enjoy the walk. Well, for those of you who are disappointed about me missing off Berry Head, I'll leave a link at the end to one of my Berry Head videos. Going round St Mary's Bay, look out for St Mary, you can easily miss this. Well, finally I've made it to Brixham and I've got to Sholston Pool here. Now some of you will realise it's now the next morning. When I arrived yesterday at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the pool was packed with swimmers, so obviously wasn't going to film anything. And even this morning there's a few people already in the water at about 8 o'clock. So this is a place I've been many times before. There's lots of photographs to be had here. There's obviously the pool itself, and especially in winter with the storms and with high tides you can get some lovely photos of the railings and stuff. And then the pool is surrounded by rocks as well, so depending on the state of the tide, and especially early in the morning like now, you can get some nice leading lines of the rocks leading out to sea, and maybe even with a sunrise behind them. Let me show you some of the photos I've been able to get. I'll start with the traditional shots, a lovely sunrise over the pool looking out to sea. I haven't got the settings for these because I took these a long time ago. The rocks make a lovely leading line, as I've said, and if you just slow the shutter speed down you can get effects like this. And again, early morning, sunrise, just take the exposure all the way down and you can get lovely shots like this. But as I said, the railings at the pool, you can really make some lovely composite photos of these. This is just the corner of the pool and making a mirror image. And this is of the same scene, again, just making a mirror image. This is my nod to David Hockney. I think this reminds me of the bigger splash. So walking past the marina, I think there must be some nice photographs of the boats here. If the water was calmer you'd get some nice reflections at night. You'd get the reflection of the lights in the water. Anyway, I eventually made it to the inner harbour where I was going to take a shot. Well, I think that's the end of the journey. Time for one last closing shot, which will be a handheld panorama of that view behind me. Well, it's amazing what modern technology can do. No tripod, just hand holding the shot, and this is stitched together really well. Really classic shot of the houses in Brixham with the church on the left, the fish quay on the right. Do like the reflections, so I have cropped this in just to make a bit more of a feature of the reflections. Also really pleased with the boats on the water. Obviously they're going to be moving a little bit, and the photo has managed to not cut them into pieces, if you like. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I apologise for some of the footage. Having to use a GoPro, I had to make a trade-off between weight and quality on this trip. It was the equivalent of climbing a Scottish mountain. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all again soon. But for now, cheerio.